Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming to join us today. Give a big round of applause to yourself. Okay, so it's wonderful to see all of you today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Very nice weather, right, today?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let me ask you, who here want to take their dreams to the next level?
Everybody.
Is it everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations, you have come to the right place. Okay. So over the next hour, you are going to hear from an extraordinary speaker about a global business opportunity. Okay, it's our biggest market launch. Okay, let me ask you, do you know which country has the highest population in the world? Top 3.
India, China.
Third one, anyone know?
Yes. India, China.
You are right. Give a big round of applause to Steven. There's a lot of difference, between number 2 and number 3. Okay. Actually, I just know that India has exceeded China, become the highest population in the world. I thought that China is the highest. Who are here today? First time also know India has beat China for the population. You know already, yeah? You know already. Others? Know already? Wow, okay. Only me. I used to thought only China is the highest. Okay? So, New Skin opened China market back in 2003. That was 21 years ago. So next year, we are going to open the biggest market, which is India, 1.4 billion population. Okay, so let me introduce myself. Okay, next. My name is Angie. I'm from Penang Island. Anyone here from Penang?
Yeah.
Everyone? Others? Any from other states? SB. Wow, welcome. Okay. Kulim. Ipoh. Johor, wow. Lenny from Serban. Kampung Baru. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm very honored to be your host today. So a little bit about myself. Before New Skin, I was an architecture graduate. Okay, and I worked as a pharmaceutical rep for around 6 years. After 6 years of working, I realized that my salary increment will never keep up with the inflation. Therefore, I look for a better way. Okay, how many of you feel like this? Like if you are working for someone else, you feel that the salary increment like so little, then now the inflation is very stressed up. Got or not? Got or not? Can raise your hand or not? Okay, so everything price increase. So we need to look for a better way. Okay, so I'm very grateful to meet my angels and my mentor, COE Willing and Casey. Please give a round of applause to them. So they introduced me to this incredible life-changing platform. So I started this business at the age of 32 years old, and I've been in this business for 12 years, so I'm 44 this year. Okay, so I started as part-time. So after part-time, on the 3rd month, I've earned my first 5-figure income in this business. Extra income, extra 5-figure. Good, right? Yes. Okay, and on the 4th month, I decided to go full-time. And until today is for 12 years. Okay, so today is not about me. So today we will dive into one of the most exciting opportunity in the industry, which is the opening of our India market, 1.4 billion population launch. Okay, and I want to congratulate all of you because you are at the perfect right timing now, because New Skin going to open India next year.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let me tell you more about our amazing speaker, COE IV Philip Cheung. Philip is the visionary leader who came from fashion, business, transition into this industry. He is someone not just inspired me, but has transformed countless of lives, globally with his wisdom, leadership, and dedication. And he has achieved phenomenal success. To date, he has earned over 20 million US. To give you a perspective, how much is 20 million? Okay, do you know how long it would take for someone to earn 100,000 ringgit a year to accumulate 20 million US? Have a guess. Have a guess? 20 million US dollar. If you are earning 100,000 ringgit per year annual income, how many years? 800 years. So isn't it a very great platform today? So the beauty of it is this is an compounding passive income, never ending, okay? And Philip is a highly sought after speaker and trainer who is passionate about empowering people to achieve their potential. And today he's here to share his expertise, strategies and insights to help all of us to prepare for this monumental market launch. So let's watch a video. Okay, without further ado, let's give a big round of applause to welcome our COE IV Philip Cheung.
Thank you, Angie, for your introduction. Hi, everybody. How are you today? Okay. By the way, I think start from the beginning. I'm very happy to be back to Penang today. But again and again, Angie have just introduced Philip Cheung, or I'm a part of the Cheung's Associates Limited. That means with my brother Joseph Cheung. Have you met my brother?
Yes.
My brother Joseph Cheung and my sister-in-law, his wife Janet Cheung.
Yes.
So we all formed a company name called Cheung's and Associates Limited for the new skin business. Okay. But I want to tell you something. Out of my 32 years in new skin, you know that we are partnership, right? Yeah, everybody knows, right? I tell you one thing is, we never argue. Could you believe that? A business that over the last 22 years, and the partners won't argue, it's very hard, right?
Yes.
You know why? Because we never discuss. It's not about the financial and time freedom, but it's also all kinds of freedom. And I'm not joking, we never discussed how to do new skin for my last 32 years. So Janet has her own way to do new skin, Joseph has her way to do new skin, and me too. So that's why, do you want to have a business that there is no argument at all in a business? Do new skin! I am not joking. What you learn from me today and tomorrow, you won't find, I would say you hardly find our behavior and our journey in the planet of Earth. So I always said, I'm talking, my language is from the planet of Mars. Regarding the journey, regarding the results, and regarding to our life, okay? So I hope you prepare, what you learn from me today and tomorrow. And secondly, we were very fortunately recognized at the COE IV, that means this one, in 2021. Cheung and Associates were recognized as a $20 million earner. But I tell you, without the Malaysia market, without your hard working, starting from Winning and Casey, and all other partners, without you, we were not able to recognize at 20 million by 2021. You contribute a lot to our success. Thank you very much. I feel shame. If I just have the money, I feel shame. If you don't mind, could you let me to empower you to achieve your $20 million in the next 5, 10, 20 years? Do you want that?
Yes.
And this is why I'm here. Okay, by the way, before I start to tell you about the Indian market, the business opportunity, who know when was my first time to Malaysia? Who know? I think I never disclosed this to anyone. Actually, you know what? I'm not from Malaysia. I'm Chinese. I grew up in Hong Kong, and I live in Canada. But I never went home. I always travel in my life. Anyway, who know when was my first time to Malaysia? Who knows that? You can guess. 2000? 2000? Yes, of course. I was in Malaysia in 2000 because Malaysia market open, right? No, Malaysia market open 2001.
Yes.
Right? Wait, in fact, did you start in 2001? I didn't know that. You don't know, right? You started 2 years later than now?
1 year.
Oh, I see. Okay, very good. So, Chin Hui, year 2000 was not my first time to Malaysia. Who want to guess? Right now I tell you the truth, okay? Because I didn't tell you guys. And I have the reason why I came to Malaysia. I remember New Skin opened Malaysia market in year 2001. Right? Right after Singapore. But I came before the year 2001. The first time I came to Malaysia is 1993. I went to Kota Kinabalu. Is there anyone from Kota Kinabalu? Oh, you're from KK! Wow, I've been there several times. The first time I went is Kota Kinabalu. Do you know why I went to Malaysia in 1993? Kota Kinabalu. That is the first trip I celebrate my Thai Park life. You need to understand what is Thai Park. I think for people who came to my philosophy of success know what is Thai Park life. Today I will mention about what is Thai Park life. I keep the secret first, okay? Because after 1 year in New Skin, because I started New Skin in 1992, in the month of May, then in less than 1.5 years, I can live the life that I want every second. I can decide what to do and what not to do in less than 1.5 years since I started New Skin. So, in your terms, I can say I retired. But I don't like to use the word retired. Because when you talk about retired, people are very old and unhealthy, and they don't have dreams. Because of this reason, I never consider I retired. Because I'm a very active person till now. Is it amazing? So do you know why I want to tell you this story? Because I tell you, it's going to be happening to you. But do you know why we become Thai Park in 1993? We start in that. Do you know the reason? The first, of course, we really commit in this thing. That, of course, we have to commit, right? But more important is New Skin open new market. When I started New Skin open, have you started in USA? New Skin company started in USA and then Canada and then Hong Kong. In 1992, New Skin opened Taiwan and Australia. You know that? And 1992, I started New Skin full time. I went back to Hong Kong from Canada. I feel good. I believe myself. And a year later, New Skin opened Japan market in the month of April 1993. I think everybody knows Japan was a big market, right? Was a big market. And when the new skin company decided to open this big market, we successfully leveraged. I want to use the word, we successfully leveraged. It's very abstract, but I tell you what happened is, in less than the first month of the grand opening, I live Thai life. That means when a market open in less than a month, you achieve what you want. But it's over already. But of course, I was very happy, and that's why I came to Malaysia to celebrate. I went to Kota Kinabalu. It's because now I get my life back. I get my 80,000 hours back. And I can do anything I want every second. So I think I want to travel around the world. The first is Kota Kinabalu. That's why in 1990 I came to Kota Kinabalu, right? But New Skin keep opening new market. In 1996, New Skin opened Korea. But you know what? Actually, I want to tell you something about Japan. You know why I tell you? Why I tell you about Japan is because I want you to know what will be happening in India. Because I know the history, and we have the record. What happened when New Skin opened new market? That relate to you. New Skin opened new market. If that is not related to you and me, we don't need to talk about it, right? But since I have been with New Skin for 32 years, I think I am the right person. Am I the right person? Yeah. To tell you what's happening when a new market opens. I just don't want to start with India and then what later. I want to tell you why we are so excited. In 1996, New Skin opened Korea. But anyway, you want to know about what we achieved in Korea? Do you want to know, get some idea? Sure. But New Skin company do not allow us to talk too much about that, right? Anyway, then I tell you, all right, for some people, in Japan, talk about Japan first, all right? In Japan, the first month, when New Skin opened Japan market, our organizations in Japan that we leverage, they create approximately, about 100,000 points in less than the first month. 100,000 US dollar revenue. The point is, I didn't go to Japan. I didn't know any friend in Japan. I didn't know how to speak Japanese. I didn't invest anything in Japan. I only leveraged. So tomorrow you will learn a lot from me about the word leveraging. Well, today I'm going to talk about. So the second month, about 200,000 points. And where was I? In Hong Kong, enjoying my Hong Kong milk tea with Joseph. The third month, about 300,000 points. That means we generate 300,000 US dollar revenue in that month in Japan. When we were having our data lake in Hong Kong. We don't have data lake, we have Hong Kong milk tea. Data lake is only in Malaysia. And the fourth month is 400,000 points. And the fifth month is 500,000 points. Around that, okay? And you know what? Till now, I haven't been to Japan yet. Almost. I went there shopping. That's all. And nothing else. I want you to see what had happened to us when we prepare ourselves well enough before the market opened. When market opened, you could retire then. That is a very different way of operating a business, right? Well, usually when we try to operate a business in a foreign country, you don't expect this way, right? No. My way is when they open, I retire already. So when Indian market open, you all retire. Do you want? Now, yeah, I think it's what I want you to imagine. Do you want when Indian market open by the end of this year, you all retire? It happened to me. You remember, I was not Japanese. Can you see the power? The power is not just from you. The power is also from the nursing company. That is what I call leverage. But this has been over because Japan had opened 31 years ago. It was over. But the point is, the last 50 years, the reason why we can become COE IV, one of the major source of our income is Japanese yen. Can you sense the leveraging? Now, I didn't have any investment. I didn't go there. I didn't have any connections. But there is something that you can benefit for 32 years. Now, so that was the history, all right? Do you want to happen like this to you?
Yes.
When you get market open?
Yes.
I tell you, I know how to make it happen. Because I have more than one experience. Now I tell you the second experience, okay? In 1996, this thing opened Korea, okay? But since I had no intention to go, well, I had no intention to go to Korea in 96. No intention. And I didn't know any Korean friends myself. And I was not prepared to invest anything in Korea too. And can I speak Korean? Only 안녕하세요. And nothing else. Well, Japanese, I also know how to say sayonara. Yeah, and that's everything I know about Japanese language. So my brother and me did not prepare to go to Japan in 96. You know what happened in Korea in 96? Now, I'm talking about those who are already in New Skin. I know some of you are already in New Skin. I tell you, in the first month, we generate 400 LOI. First month, 400 LOI in Eastern Korea in our organizations. Do you know what is meant by LOI? Loss of income. Letter of intent. Right? Can you imagine how much volume is 400 LOI? I will tell you one thing. At that moment, we don't have the cellular phone. If we want to know what happened in Korea, we have to go to the nursing company to ask them to print the report. To print the report. So the first month, when we look at the report, we look at like this. Do you know what like this? That means when you try to open the card and see is that what you want. Another heart attack. And I'm not joking. New Skin always, try to stimulate us. We almost have heart attack every time when a potential market open. Now this one have opened 55 countries already. But when I talk about potential market, that means it's a big market. We got heart attack. And no alternatives. The next one. 1998, this is open Philippines. I think as you know that Cheung Associates do have a very decent network in Philippines, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But that time is a little bit different because I have to tell you everything, alright? When the Philippine market opened, in the beginning, we don't generate a very high volumes. Okay? Yes. Of course, we are very excited because we have the experience something will be happening. And after 1 year, 2 years, there are some Filipinos, they quit the business. Don't worry, just tell you. Well, for some people who don't have mission, for some people who don't commit, we don't be surprised people will quit, right? But it doesn't mean anything to us because we will have right people to move on, am I right? So after 2 years, only one left. You know why I'm so happy? Because I'm a very positive person. But so every market some behave different. After 2 years, only one left. But that person create 90% market share in Philippines in the last 25 years. Last 27 years. He captured 90% of the Philippine market share just from one person. Never underestimate one person. So I know some of you are very new today. Some are very experienced listening people. I tell you, just stay positive. Of course, we will be happy to see you in the first month when the India market open. You create 100,000 points, 500,000 points, even without being there. Alright? And that can be happen to you. Why not? If it happened to Cheung Associates, why it could not happen to you? We didn't do too much things. But in 1992 and 93, we went to Hong Kong, my brother and me. We commit and we do the right thing. We prepare and then it comes. What I want to stress on is about preparation. It's not about what happened when it starts. I know lots of people think about how to start a business. Mine is different. What we should prepare before it starts. And we wish when it starts, we retire. I mean, using your term is retire. My term is, we don't need to work for a living anymore in our life. I think that term is more appropriate. We don't need to work for living anymore in the rest of our life. I think that term, I would like to use this way to press, for people to understand what we are doing. Right? Year 2000, Singapore market, heart attack. Malaysia market, 2000, heart attack. Many times heart attack. I don't want to move on because there are 55 countries, right? So, for people, now I will tell you the history of this. You say, oh, it's all over. No. One of the largest market and direct selling market, we have been keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Why it didn't open yet? We have been waiting for 10, 20 years. Finally, this year, New Skin make an official announcement. They will open Indian market before the end of next year. Give yourself a big round of applause. You need to understand, hardworking commitment, hardworking determinations, dream, we need it. But sometimes you need a platform that offers you a right timing. And do you agree with that? Yes. A right platform to offer the right timing is not about winning 10 and we can do it. It's all about the New Skin company. I won't say is this going to be the last market to be opened? Because for sure India is one of the largest markets in the world. But I would say not even the last one will be the second last. So that means if you miss this one, you can still succeed, but you will take a little bit longer time. So my vision is what? My vision about the open Indian market, in order for you to understand, is this time the opening of Indian market is just like a tsunami. Is it a tsunami? Tsunami can generate very tall waves, very powerful. Only tsunami can create that kind of waves. But that is how I look at the Indian market. But remember, so what is going to happen is, if you are the top server, grade A, you're good at serving, top grade, so you can stand on top of the wave and slide together with the power of tsunami, which is not from you. I know you are powerful. I know we are powerful. But remember, if the ocean is flat, you can still go to the shore through your determination. but it takes longer time, am I right?
Yes.
Then you have to ask yourself, why do we choose to take longer time? When there is a wave, okay, if there's no wave, of course we all base on ourselves to serve to the shore. Right? But when the wave is formed, what will happen to you if you know how to surf? You reach the shore in 1 second. That is the speed of success I'm talking about. One is you surfing, how good you surfing. Then I will show you tomorrow. That's called philosophy of success. That is 8 hours. Today is tsunami. So at least you know why you are here. Today I only talk about tsunami. Tomorrow I show you how to surf it to get the result. If Cheung Associates could achieve our success to go to the planet of Mars in less than 1.5 years, 32 years ago, through the Japan market, without any social media platform and cellular phone, do you still get very shocked if you can become Thai-Fi by end of next year? I think we didn't have cell phone. We didn't have cellular phone. We didn't have any internet. No. We all based on our face-to-face, we reaching people. And we can make it happen in less than 1.5 years. Now it's December. Next year, maybe we heard can be October, November, December, New Zealand open in their market. So we have 10 to 12 months for preparation to catch the tsunami. Of course, I'm not saying that after they open, you cannot succeed. I just tell you, you miss the tsunami. Do you want to catch the tsunami?
Yes.
Yeah, so today, I will tell you why Indian market is a tsunami, okay? More in this area. And then the second part is how do we serve? I talk tomorrow, okay? If you don't want to ride the tsunami, maybe tomorrow is not as important for you. But if you want to catch the wave of tsunami, then tomorrow is also very important for you. Now, so before I talk about something, at least you know why you are here today. Why your friend invite you to come over here? Because I am the right person to tell you everything about the opening of a potential big new market. Good. Now, the second time I came to Malaysia, the first time you know it, right? The second time I came to Malaysia is what year? 93 was my first time, right? So the second time, it should be year 2000, right? Because Malaysia might know. 1995. You know why? Because I know Malaysia is a tsunami. And I love teh tarik. And apam tarik. And Penang prawn mee. And Hokkien fried rice. I'm a Malaysian also, right? And Newskin tell us they're going to open Malaysia in 1995. So I came to Malaysia in 1995. You know where I came? I came to Penang. Yeah. You know where I stayed? I stayed in Rasa Sayang, Shangri-La, in 1995. Do you know where I stayed this time? Rasa Sayang. Do you know what they talked to me? When I checked in yesterday, the receptionist, I remember you. Huh? You remember me? I came here in 1995. You can remember, you have a very good memory. Actually, I came here 2 years ago. I stayed in Rasa Sayang, right? Yeah. 2022.
After February.
Huh?
Yellow.
Yeah, oh.
Yellow was last year.
Yeah, I stayed in Rasa Sayang. 2019, I came here for sure, Rasa Sayang. 2019, right? And the receptionist can remember 5 years ago I came here. Huh? Or maybe my biological clock has stopped for last 5 years. That's why I didn't change here, right? My biological clock. Then next I talk about tomorrow. How we can stop our biological clock. Okay? Wow. Do you find out I have a practice when I try to tell you something, I tell you something not related to the topic today?
Yes.
Do you notice that?
Yes.
I tell you the reason why. I think what you pick up from me is, if my story cannot inspire you, why do you need to know about in the market? What I try to tell you, speed of success. Most people have to think about work 40 years to earn 40 years of income. Is that correct?
Yes.
That is not just about ideas. Everyone in the world only have the sense of we work 40 years, then we can earn 40 years of income. Never will think how we can work hard for 1 year and have 40 years of income, right? People do not have that kind of sense. And of course, and also they don't believe. Maybe they believe someone can do it, but they cannot believe they can do it, right? But what I tell you, I can see all of you. I can see you all able in 1 year to live type of life like me. And I was a lucky boy. It happened to me 22 years ago. So that's why in the last 20 years, I travel around the world to empower people with my visions to become the best of yourselves by becoming a type 5 person. Or in other terms, I empower ordinary people with my visions to achieve his lifetime income in less than 1/10 of his working time. I think this is more easier to understand than type 5 at this moment. May I know if 1/10 of the working time in your life, so how many years is that? Because I think average people work 40 years, right? So if I say in less than 1/10 of the working time in your life, so that means how many years to achieve his lifetime income? In my scenario, 4 years, right? But less than. It can be 4 years, it can be 3 years, and it can be 2 years, or even 1 year. In our case, less than 1.5 years, 22 years ago. First of all, what I tell you today, if I never experience and result, I won't tell you. I only tell you my history and my story. And also, I believe you can make it happen. That's why I commit to Penang. Wellington invited me to come here after I finished my philosophy of success in Kuala Lumpur. He just come over and then said, can you come to Penang? In 1 second, I say yes to Wellington. Not even 2 seconds. Because I have a habit. I never go to a place without any invitation. I don't mind to pay out of my pocket. But most of the time, yes. Because I think if I am able to improve people's lives, they can have a great life. I think I feel great about my life if I'm able to do that. So therefore, for the last 20 years, I travel around the world to empower people. Okay. So I'm very happy. Yeah, thank you. At least now, some people never met me. You know who I am. What is the purpose? But of course, today I still have 1 hour to talk about the opportunity, and then tomorrow is why an ordinary people can achieve this kind of meaningful life, so that every second they can use to love their health, love their family, love themselves and dream, and love the world. That is all auto. So, are you ready to know about the Indian market? Very good. Move on. So, that was a picture taken in 1992 when I started New Skin. Alright, I don't want. But anyway, I'm very happy that after 32 years later, I think I didn't seem 32 years older than 32 years ago. So I'm very happy that New Skin has such technology to allow us to live young and live healthy, okay? There's no Photoshop in here, okay? It's all real, okay? 100% natural. I didn't color my hair. I didn't do any cosmetic surgery. All 100% natural and all 100% New Skin at my age, okay? I want you to see something. Vision is how many people in the world they want, after 30 years, they still want to look and feel as close as when they are 30 years ago. What do you think? How many people in the world they want to be like that? All. Let's say 50%. So what is the population in India? 1.5 billion. So 750 million people, they would love to live young and live healthy. And we have the solution. Through, first, we have the technology. That has been proved by science. We have the technology. Secondly, we have the testimonial. For people with New Skin for more than 5-10 years, you never can guess their real age. Because my English is Hong Kong English, I don't know how to translate. 我哋有個名叫做老妖精。Yeah, you see they laugh, right? For those who understand Cantonese. Dr. Ng, can you translate in English 老妖精? You can never, right? I tell you something. Some people come to me, Philip, my friend, they have used New Skin product for 1 month and 2 months. And they don't see any changes. They complain. Then I said, that is what we want. We don't want any change. Right? I just don't want to stay the same. 10, 40 years ago. What do you want? Yeah. That is the power of New Skin. So anyway, we have everything ready for you. Okay, next one. And so, then in that case, I go fast because today is more in the market. So my brother was an architect in Canada. And I was running my clothing business in Canada in 80s. I did retail and wholesale. I had my business. I worked with the Jewish together. Yeah. Actually, I did love doing business in 80s in Canada. And back in 1992, my brother and me decided to quit his job, and I sold my business and went back to Hong Kong to do this. Now, I will only spend a little bit more time in this area. Why we make a change like that? Because we know that to use our time and our experience to make more money. I tell you one thing. That was not our goals. That was not our vision. We could make that happen. But that was not our vision. To use our time, to use our expertise, to use our knowledge, to use our experience to make more money, I won't say it will be very difficult. But that was not our vision. Our vision is we want to work less to have the same income as before. That was our vision. So that we work from 8 hours to 7 hours to 6 hours to 5 hours to 4 hours to 3 hours to 2 hours to 1 hour, and then we don't have to do anything. We still want to have the same income as last month. We are not greedy. We are not greedy. That was our vision. And then double our income, and then triple our income afterward. That is the sequence, because we want to get our life back. How? We want to get our time back. Time. Without time, life cannot start. We want to get back our time. From 25 years old to 65 years old, it's 80,000 working hours, you know that? Not including OT. What we gonna, if we use our time, 80,000 hours to exchange our lifetime income, we have no time. If we have no time, we have no life. Life requires time and money both at the same time. So that's why our vision is, we want to work less and less and less. Finally, at one day, even we stop, we still have income every month as before. But of course, afterwards, if it can double, triple, I wouldn't mind. But I wouldn't double and triple my income to sacrifice my life. That was not my vision. Okay, but today is not philosophy of success. Today is about the market. I have to get you to know why we are here first, alright? So that's why we went back to Hong Kong to do music. And so that, next one. And so that's why the answer is we have to find a leverage platform. In order to make it happen, the answer is we need a platform that allows us to leverage. Because one person only has 24 hours. If you got 100 people to work with together, you get 800 hours a day. You understand that part? Or even 8,000 hours a day, you get 1,000 people to work with you, right? No limit! Am I right? No limit, right? Yes, you understand. So when you get 100 people to work with you together, you get 800 hours a day. Together your 8 hours is 808 hours every day, am I right? Yeah. And that's why you save your 8 hours in your pocket. You still have 800 hours. That's why you have to understand why you can stop and you get the income every month. That is the core leverage. People were not educated in this way, I tell you. No, we don't have this kind of education. We only base on our time, our experience and our knowledge to make lots of money, am I right? So this is called, but now we have to be opposite, leverage. Because the answer is, if you want to get your time back, you need to have a leverage platform. So that's why we pick new scheme. You ask me why? Very clear. One, new scheme is a leverage platform. Two, new scheme Asian law technology. Three, now is your turn. New scheme have an Indian market next year. Very simple. Okay, good. Next one. Next one. Now I tell you a little bit about the company, okay, because for the people. May I know who is the first time came to about like a business talk about listing company? Because what I just told you, I didn't tell you anything about listing company. May I know who never, you didn't know too much about the Indian, the listing company? Oh, I see, no problem. Then I tell them a little bit more about why the miracle can be happening. So I give you some understanding, okay? But remember, if you want to find out more information, we have everything ready for you, alright? I only give you what I feel the most important thing you need to know. Newskin started in 1984 with $5,000 on hand. The concept is to help people to resist aging. So we can say that Newskin is an anti-aging company, okay? And how we do that? Newskin commit to become the pioneer in the world in anti-aging industry. How we do that is our company are committed to provide you the cutting edge technology to resist aging. That is what the company commit. Both time and investment. By providing us the supplements and the personal care product based on science and provided by nature. So what we did is very safe and effective. Safe and effective. Why effective? Because effective is not about saying. We prove it. So when we say something, we prove by science already. That is the uniqueness of this company, committed in the last 20, 30, 40 years. And this is the headquarters in Provo, Utah, the nursing headquarters. Alright, next one. Here is another office in Shanghai. Innovation, we call it Innovation Center, Nursing Innovation Center in Shanghai. Next one. Now, this is in Chinese nursing called 雨生。呢個華語叫女仙，係咪叫女仙啊？女仙。我跟 Malaysia 講華語嘅時候，你講廣東話好一點。你講廣東話好似我清楚多啲啊。佢實在太 discourage 我。下一個 ，next one. And using this trade in New York Stock Exchange in 1996. So all the information is very transparent, all right? We all our data, financial, company information are 100% transparent because we are listed in New York Stock Exchange. That's right. Actually, this is over 56 countries. I think more than 53 already. Because that was a slide maybe 2 years ago. I think right now we are over 56 countries already. All right. And the next one. And actually, our revenue is running in between around approximately about $2 billion. That is our average revenue that Lucy generates. And how we do that is how to help you to resist the aging with food supplement. Not just aging, also shaping. You have a nice body, healthy, great skin, glowing skin. So we have supplements. Anyway, we do have lots of product experts in here. So as long as you open your mind, you will know everything, alright? Today I will show you what we have. Next one. And also, of course, we have some kind of beauty device and also personal care product. A company right now is focusing called like a beauty and wellness together. So that means when you use our product, we try to give you dual benefit at the same time, health and beauty, or called beauty and wellness. Okay, so most of the product we have can achieve two benefits at the same time. People want healthy, and they also want to look good and look great. Okay, next one. So Dr. Joe Chen was our chairman of our scientific advisory board. Dr. Joe Chen for the last 25 years a leading nursing company to the cutting edge scientific discovery based on him and his team. You do have about another 75 scientists working together every day to figure out what are good for human. We don't copy any formula. We only invent and discover. That is this game. Alright? If you are very keen about the science, we do have lots of information ready for you. You can ask those who invite you today. We can provide you all kind of scientific claims, information, data, and clinical trials, everything. Because saying is cheap. We prove both scientifically and by testimonial. Okay, next one. Of course, we do have another group called Scientific Advisory Board. These are the very top-notch scientists in the world. They will come together to give us the advice how we can maintain the best technology to help people to resist aging and to live young and live healthy. For example, actually I want to talk about this person. Anyway, he passed away already. But he was the chairman of our scientific advisory board. So who is this guy? Actually, in year 2000, London Times have chosen last 1,000 years top 30 most influential person in the world. We call them Millennium Person. In year 2000. Only 30, right? Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Newton, they were all chosen as Millennium Person. But there was only one person still survived, and it's Dr. Carver Gerard, is him. And he is the father of the birth control pills. He invented birth control pills. And he was the chairman of our New Skin Scientific scientific advisory board. I want to let you know that why we can have the science, because we have the best scientists. Another, for example, you heard about antioxidant. Dr. Lester Becker was regarded as the father of the antioxidant, and he was a member of our scientific advisory board. And also Dr. Nakanishi, also he was regarded as the father of the ginkgo biloba for memories, for brain benefit. Can you see what kind of people working together with us to provide the best science? These two persons, Dr. Woodrow Rindrich, Thomas Polar, who are they? Their scientific discovery have twice published in Science Journal. Everybody knows Science Journal is the most prestigious. When the scientists invent and discover something, they will publish for their discovery and invention. But it's hardly for the same discovery can publish twice in the Science Journal. But these two scientists, their discovery have been published twice. Really rare. And what do they discover? They discover how people can live young and healthy through caloric restriction. But they have spent 30 years of experience to discover this one. So I don't want to go into more details. They used 76 monkeys to feed them for 30 years and find out caloric restriction is able to live young and healthy and live long these 3 days. Not just that, they also find out what will happen to those genes that relate to aging through caloric restrictions. And since so this company have a very large database of natural supplement, natural remedies, natural ingredients, this have the largest database about this one. I don't want to keep on telling too much about science, but this have it. And that's why we have the database about natural ingredients for human benefit, for health benefit. And secondly, we also flew those scientists to locate those genes that relate to aging. And how will they behave when you are young? We call them genetic expression. How they behave. But too bad, the genetic expression, they will change through aging. But at least these scientists can find those genes that relate to aging. Now, the final step is how they can make use of the natural ingredient so that to reverse those aging genes, their expression, to reverse them as close as when you are young. I hope I don't talk too complicated. That is the concept, what we have right now. So, we are very fortunate we have come across this company with this kind of science, you know. This one. This one. Oh, there are some testimonial. Yeah, you can see the people before and after. Next one. Oh, he is my friend called John Lee. Have you met John? John Lee in KL before, you know, with his wife. John, you find out. He is not young. Now today he is younger than this one. He's still younger than this one. You look at him. John, you see 30 years ago. Wow, 50 years. When the Malaysian market opened, he look like that. Because he came to me when the Malaysian market opened. Yeah. And now he's better, you see. That is the power of our technology. We live young, we live healthy. Okay, next one. From Korea, we also have called TRB, right? You have TRB in Malaysia. In less than 1 month to 3 months, they get a result, very good result in Korea. Next one. COE from Hong Kong, you see, aging process at 48. Very good. Yeah, next one. Hanena from New York, $1 million member. Yeah, before and after. After and before. Next one. Yeah, from Naradi from Korea. You see the face, the facial difference. Next one. Monica Lam, everybody know her age is around 80 years old. Yeah, she doesn't look like that age. Next one. She went from Singapore. After some of our products, she took the lifespan, and then in less than 2 weeks, you see a slightly different before and after. Next one. Mr. Yo from Thailand. Next one. Yo-Yo, Jojo, not Yo-Yo. Jojo is here? Yeah, Jojo is right there. Yeah, Jojo! Jojo back in the better than 20 years ago. When you travel to Europe, I saw your photos when you traveled to Europe 20 years ago. You told me today you look way better than 20 years ago. Wow. Yeah, you see the Korean market. This is doing very successful in Korean market. Actually, the revenue is over $250 million and above per year. Next one. Wendy from Hong Kong. Wow, you still like a young girl, you know, at 54. Next one. Muan from Korea, her skin, a big difference. Now his skin is very smooth and glowing. I just met him 2 months ago in Korea. Next one. Yeah, I think from Singapore. Next one. Yeah, from New York. Yeah, you see a lot of testimonial. Next one. Yvonne. Yeah, she's doing parachute right now. Alright, you're doing parachute right now. Yeah. Next one. Yeah, Yilin Pun from KL. Yeah, you can meet her in person in KL. Next one. Yeah, next one. So now, at least now, you have an idea the science, the result we have. I would say how we can reject it, how people can say no to our music technology. If everybody want to live young and then healthy, you know that. Okay, now I know what time is it now, and I want to make use the time to tell you the most important thing. I wouldn't mind, just give me how much time I have, and I know how to arrange the time I talk.
15 minutes.
Oh, 15 minutes, right? 1-5, right? 15 minutes, right? I should go to the Indian market, right? So anyway, I tell you, well, for people who didn't know the structure, how to do it, I think it's very simple. It's like a franchise. I think it's not franchise, but similar to franchise. That means you know that franchise has been proven a very successful business model, right? But franchise, the thing is, we need to have lots of money to start with. Do you agree? We need to have several $100,000 US or even several million US to start with. Come on. Not ordinary people can start from the franchise system. But we know the franchise is working very successful, like McDonald's, 7-Eleven, Burger King, you name it, right? Starbucks. All the franchises work really well. But the difference is, in new skin is similar to franchise, but you don't need to have capital. No operation fee, no capital, no royalty fee. So that's why all the ordinary people can take advantage of this kind of similar franchise system. You can have 1 franchisee, you can have 10 franchisees, you have 100 franchisees, or you have 1,000 franchisees. Tomorrow, I will show you how to create from zero and how to build the franchises from zero. But I shouldn't use the word franchises, but because they're not exactly that. But as an idea, it's not about just you. Each of us is a franchisee, then you understand. We are a franchisee as long as you have a mouth. Do you have a mouth to talk? To share the thing? If you want to share the thing, you are a franchisee. So don't think too much. It's not a place, it's not an office, it's not like that, okay? Because this team will look after everything you need. That is why we are fully leveraged. We have people to work with you together and you leverage the same like this one. So you get hundreds and thousands, but why you start from yourself first, alright? You are the first franchisees. But how you can create 10, 100, 1,000, I talk about tomorrow. This one. And then, well, for the commissions, you know, it's not about the, I can tell you the commission has a very generous commission plan. Out of $100, this I assign 50% for our commission allocation. Do you know why? Out of $100 revenue, this allocate 50% of the commission of the revenue for our commission. What that cost me interest 32 years ago is this one. Newskin said, out of my 6-level franchisees, the revenue they generate from the Newskin company, Newskin give us 5%. So this is why I say Newskin is a leverage platform. It's not about myself, how much I do. Of course I don't mind, but that is not everything. It's how much they do. So there is no limit. When how much I do, there's a limit because I don't have 24 hours. But how much they do, no limit. 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 people, am I right? You have to understand what is meant by no limit. The beauty of franchise is no limit. But how to do it, I talk about tomorrow, this one. Well, it's just like an example why using company, why using people can have residual income or core passive income about 30,000 US a month. Please give you some kind of understanding. Okay, this one. Well, this is actually a real data generated from Stripe financial statement. What is the average income of the Newskin people? You know that. Well, this is called the title. This is let's say the Blue Diamond is a higher title, okay, like a big title, and the average income is around 40,000 US a month, passive income. I call passive income. You need to understand the power of passive income. I talk about more tomorrow, okay? So now you know that, give you some idea of full setting, you know that, the title, you know. How long does it people for game become Blue Diamond? Some people take 1 year to become Blue Diamond, some people take 3 years to become, some take 5 years to become Blue Diamonds. It's all up to you, okay? We don't set any limit. Only you set the limit yourself. You got it? Okay. Next one. And so this thing, out of 40 years, this thing have generated more than 1,700 people or 1,700 people have earned their commissions more than $1 million US dollar. If you have earned $1 million US dollar, accumulated the first day, we call it COE 1. If you earn $5 million US dollar since the first day, commissions from this thing, we call it COE 2. When you earn $10 million US dollar in accumulations from commissions, we call it COE 3. When you earn $20 million US dollar accumulated in commissions, we call it COE 4. Altogether, right now, we have more than 1,700 people in the world. And I want to surprise you all with comments here. And don't worry soon. I look at the report, you guys very soon, more coming up. But of course, we have to become Thai 5 to live the Thai 5 life. Okay, this one. Dun, 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 dun. Finally, I talk about Indian market. Alright? Now, the point is because Newskin have a track record of 55 countries. So I tell you why we think India is one of the best markets. That is the perspective I'm going to share with you. Now, first of all, this one. I want to use two different areas. First, it's about Indian country itself. What happened to Indian country right now? By economy. Secondly is, what happened of the direct selling in India? Direct selling. Because Newskin is a direct selling company, right? Of course, we ourselves later will tell you more about Newskin, this company, and how we do it, okay? So you need to know what you need to know. But today, I will more focus on the Indian country and the direct selling industry in India. Okay, good. Now, first of all, the direct selling industry is what we find out the last 6 years. India has facing something very different in direct selling. The average growth by percentage is 14 to 15% per year. You need to know this growth is huge and fast for the last 5-6 years in India. If they can keep this momentum for another 5-10 years, India can become the top 3 to 5 largest country in the world by direct selling. You can pick it up. Yes, you know the numbers. What catch our eyes is not about the present data in India. What really catch our eyes is the growth of India, the growth of direct selling in India. That means they accept it. India accept direct selling. Although India was not yet the top direct selling country in the world, but their growth rate is 4 times than the top direct selling country, which is USA. You know that? USA, the top direct selling country, their growth rate is 4%. But now India is average 13 to 15% per year for the last 5-6 years. It's very fast. That is called tsunami. That is called momentum. We need the momentum. We need the tsunami, and we need the positivity, because we are not just talking about how big is a country. It's the potential of a country that we focus. Next one. This is the exact number. They tell you that actually in India right now, the total revenue through direct selling company is approximately around US $4 billion. While USA, I tell you, they are the top right now in the world. They were doing 40 billion US. So right now, India still only 1/10 of what India can, what USA can do it. But the point is not about 1/10. It's about India right now has one of the fastest growth in economy, highest population, the rapid growth in direct selling. What I see is India right now have a big margin that they can climb using USA as the head of the direct selling country. You understand what I'm saying? It's a margin that caught our attention. If USA can do 40 billion, what India can do? 1.5 billion populations. And the economy, the national gross domestic product, the GDP, for India market, but for Indian country, average 8% per year. The GDP in it is 8% in India, while the world average GDP is 2.5%. You know that? The gross domestic product. Next one. This is talking about the average direct selling growth rate, about 16%. Next one. Okay, yeah, explain this one. Now, this is what I just talked about. USA, 40 billion. India, yeah. Direct selling growth rate, 5%. India, 30.3%. Next one. So, direct selling now you know it. But as I just mentioned to you, the country of India right now is the top 5 in the world by economy. But their national GDP is staying at average 8% per year. So the next 5-10 years, the economy of India could be the top 3 in the world. US, China, and India. Why we are here? We are not in just to come here to make money for next month. No, that is not the point. What we do is, we don't mind to put effort for 1 to 3 years in Malaysia. But do we benefit for the next 10, 20, 30 years for our commitment in the first 3 years? That is why we need to know the future of our country. So, Indian country by himself and direct selling are very positive. And also, the top 10 direct selling company in India, about 5 of them are based on US-based company. And New Skin is one of the US-based company, and we have been proven very successful in the last 40 years. So that's why we can foresee the success of New Skin in India. When we talk about a potential market, we talk about numbers. If over 100 million US dollar revenue per year, we consider as a very potential market to start with. So when New Zealand opened potential market, in a very short time, New Zealand can get up to US 100 million. And we can hit 500 million US by country, like Korea, like Japan, China. There, I talk about the top big country in the past. Some even go up to US 1 billion in revenue, like China, like Japan. They was a time even hit US 1 billion just by the country. So that's why you must have an idea what I want to see from India is US 100 million to US 1 billion. I'm not joking. This is the number we're talking about. But the point is, don't worry about the numbers. I just tell you, those are big enough that if you prepare well yourself in Penang or in KL, those markets are big enough for you to become Thai 5 when they open. What you need is about 50, 100 franchisees. In your terms, we call franchisees, right? That's what. And what else is the characteristic of India? India also has lots of young generation, like 20, 30 years old. They have big populations. About the young people, they talk about like the average age is about 28 years old. So great population-wise, they can consume. They will brush their teeth. They will shampoo their hair. They want to look young and look good. And secondly, they have also a big group of young people, average age 28 years old. Next one. This I don't talk to. This one. Next one. Good. So, for the Indian market, so how do we do it? And I give you some idea. I would say, if you're able, before the market open, I think we go to the last page, almost last page, 40, the Indian market. Okay. Let's say before the market open, you start from here. Because in Malaysia, there's another characteristic is, this country comprised with Malay, Indian, and Chinese. So that means you are at the right place, at the right timing to create something like this. You are here. Now, what you do before the market open, if you can create and offer your visions to those people who want to change their life, 4 rupees Indian. And 16, I tell you, when the market open, I won't be surprised. It takes you to hundreds executives or franchises or brand representatives, whatever you say. And that was my experience. That's called, remember, this is called momentum. You want to catch the momentum. And momentum not always exists. Only exists in the beginning of the market, especially. So, New Zealand open India, momentum will be happen. So in the next 10, 12 months, that is your goal in India. And you don't need to fly to anywhere. In Malaysia, we have a very big Indian population, right? I believe that. So to them it's good news, to you it's good news. So because of time, today I will only tell you about the Indian market, the potential. But tomorrow, I will show you why an ordinary people can achieve his Thai 5 life or achieve his success in less than 1/10 of his working time in his life through the opening of the Indian market. So tomorrow will be 6 hours, divided into 2 sections. I call it philosophy of success. And more important, before I pass the mic back to the MC, philosophy of success is going to show you through my visions. It redefine the meaning of success. The purpose of philosophy of success is to redefine the meaning of success. How you live a true, extraordinary life. And empower you to visualize your success before you succeed. So, philosophy of success is an empowerment. It's an empowerment course, right? So after this too, you will know why you can become Thai 5 when the Indian market open and live Thai 5 life every moment. Like, give example, every moment I decide what I do and what not to do. I can travel every day. You know that? I can travel every day around the world non-stop. If I want to stay here, I can stay 2 years. If I don't want to stay, I can leave tomorrow. I make decisions like this. Anyway, that is not the reason why we do this thing. I just tell you what is going to happen to you in your life, and I will show you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Philip. Wow. Isn't Philip sharing very inspiring? Yes. Okay, let's give Philip another big round of applause. Thank you for his very powerful sharing and valuable insight and his experience in the new market opening. Okay, so yeah, it's very important for us to actually dream big, right? And take action at the right timing and the right platform. Okay, so thank you each and every one of you for taking the time to join us today. But remember, opportunities don't wait. Okay, what Philip mentioned just now is the preparation is even more important. So we have around 10 months to prepare for the Indian market opening. So reach out to your introducer, clarify your next step, and if you haven't registered for tomorrow Pack 5 Philosophy of Success workshop, register with your introducer today. So I look forward to seeing all of you seize this opportunity and let's create our success story in 2025. Thank you. Yeah, let's have a good photo.
Stand up. Yeah. Bye-bye. I'm closer with you. Okay, look at this thing. Okay, look at the holes. Okay, everybody do find it triggering the camera. Oh, I see. Smile. All right, good. Okay, hey guys, one more video. One more video. Let's go Thai 5 together. We are from Malaysia.